Good morning! It's time for your morning latte. How do I say this? I noticed as soon as I pressed the button that I messed up my setup a little bit. So give me 1 second again. Okay, we should be back now. my bad. My bad. Plus side, I got the commands working for YouTube, so you could try to see if that works. I don't know if it will, but it might. And if it works, that'll be kind of cool, I think. Yeah. But today, I took a look at contingency contract for Arknights, and I decided I probably didn't want to do that today. You feeling better? I'm doing mostly better. I'm doing like 75% better. Right? That's pretty good. I still have like a little bit of a stuffy nose, and like I'm still coughing, but I think my cough is a bigger issue that I'll deal with another time. But yeah, no, I still have like a bit of a stuffy nose though, so you'll have to bear with me for that. But my voice is otherwise recovered, which is good because I need that. I'm gonna put Alice back into the training camp. She's been training for like 7 days straight. Albeit I only really I only really lock in once a day, but she's been there for a long time, poor girl. Today, my plan. Let's do that summer event. All right. I took one look at Arknights' contingency contract, and I decided if I wanted to hurt my brain, I might as well do it another time they leak. That's what I think. Yeah. I need my brain today. I need to go do work today later. So we're gonna do something that requires a little bit less effort on our parts. I guess there's a lot of events we could do. And then I'll do contingency contracts some other time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So Hope you guys are ready. Let's get into the Tales of Midsummer Dreams and get that summer skin. I have with me today soda. Everyone's been trying to get me, like, all my family and friends have been trying to tell me not to eat too much sugar, not to drink too much boba, and not to eat, like, unhealthy food because I was sick. And so it's been a very terrible experience because, like, what if that makes me happy, right? What if it makes me happy? To do the best time doing Archetypes midterm exam? I don't want to do Archetypes midterm exam. What I want to do is I want to hang out and see cute girls and not think about it. It is nice though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But what was I saying? I was saying something. However. But yeah, no, sugary foods and drinks make me happy, and it makes me very sad when I don't get to have them. And I've been pressured from everyone to not have too much sugary food and drink. And now that I'm finally less sick, I'm finally not grounded anymore. I'm no longer grounded, and I'm allowed to have unhealthy. Oh shoot, this NPC model's kind of cute, right? The clothing. She's kind of transparent right now, but like, you see it. Anyway. Hi, girlies. Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Ware, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats. Throat. What a funny word. Oh, it's both of them. High temperatures, mosquitoes, powerful. That's what I think of, at least.
又热又能把人晒伤的大太阳，专门盯着我咬的蚊虫，还有因为空调和 ferry 而变得越来越长的电费账单，感觉只能想到这些。
She's so real for that.
我妹妹居然会对夏天有如此负面的看法。玲，去年夏天没能带你去度假村，果然你还是很介意吗？
Cute.
话题急转直下的变得沉重，我都不知道该怎么接话了。既然去年夏天留下了点遗憾，今年我们来把它弥补上，如何？
I heckin' hate mosquitoes, guys. I'm so glad I haven't had a mosquito. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I haven't had a mosquito bite yet this summer. And summer's almost over, which means it could be a good sign. Albeit, I haven't really gone outside this summer at all. Like, I think the only time I went outside was like June, maybe?
这个语气，难道要搞什么活动吗？
Oh, I guess I should mention. I'm not gonna be streaming. Hold on. I'm not gonna be streaming next week. I'm also not gonna be. I want to be skipping like 3 weeks of streaming, but I'll be streaming sometime next week, or like I'll be streaming on a weird schedule for like 2 weeks, and then I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Does that make sense? I'll let you guys know ahead of time when I'm planning to stream. I guess I should probably plan it like now-ish, but long story short, next week I'm at a con, so I can't stream. But I'll probably be streaming before the con, and after the con, my parents wanted to go on a cruise because we've never been on one. And they kind of dragged me along for 2 weeks, and so that's what I'm doing. Did I mention this before? I feel like I might have. Con stream, let's go. I don't actually know how you can stream on like data in the con. I don't know if it's good enough. What con? Fan Expo Toronto. It's like one of the only cons in Toronto, Canada. It's like one of 2 cons. Probably not. Yeah, probably not, right? Cruise is fun. I've never been on one, so I can't really say. Like, I always felt like it was for old people and like toddlers. So going at my ripe old age of like, you know, it's a little bit odd, I guess. All right, but it's going to like Norway. Yeah. Going to Norway, baby. Hi, Stevens. Good to see you. Oh, actually, yeah, the points button actually works now. I hope it does. Do you like traveling and tourism? I generally like traveling and tourism. Because I have a travel blog now, I'm practically like obligated to say that. Let's go! The points button works! I'm not crazy. Anyway, I don't know how it scales, and I don't know how it scales compared to YouTube or Twitch, and you can't really do anything with it yet. But I'm taking suggestions, I guess. Assuming I'm like emotionally prepared to code, right? But gamble. I should make a gamble button, huh? Maybe like I don't actually. Maybe like maybe we don't do anything with your points except collect them. Karaoke stream. I mean, what are you going to gamble your points on a karaoke stream? It seems like a waste of your points. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I like traveling, right? Norway seems kind of cool, and I want to see the fjords and the whales and whatever. I don't know. Slots. Make it a coin flip. All or nothing, baby. Yeah, you're right. I should. I could probably code that in right now, right? If I'm not like stupid. Like, hold on. If I can I like, there you go. And if I add an action and I call it like gambling, I don't know what the variable is called though. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I go to Norway to see whales, and you could just go to Anime Expo. Unfortunately, Anime Expo was like last week. No. Twitch side has it in Stream Elements. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I have to like manually code these things because I don't use Stream. I mean, I use Stream Elements, I guess, but like, I don't know. I have to manually code this stuff. You know, that seems like a lot of work. Let's run the story while we're going. I'm gonna see if I can code it quickly. Pull out my ancient coding knowledge. My God, it's really embarrassing when dude. My coding knowledge is like, ugh. Can I say, how old am I now? I'm like half a decade old. Is Tori's story take so long? Oh shoot. Okay, we'll go for that then. Is Latte a CS major? No, I'm not a CS major. I had like 1 year where I was a CS major actually. That's lore. Use that flash to slightly smile. Alice right on the queue, holds the paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as he hands them over.
之前的事件多亏有2位的帮助才得以
I
解决。
love Alice. I love
这两张
Alice
度假村的
dad.
免费招待券是我和优叶的一点心意，希望你们能收下。
She's so cute.
我们俩和真斗也会去的，正好学校现在正在放假，一起度过一个充满怪诞无风味的最美好的夏天吧。
Every time. Dude, okay. I've been telling my friends. Yeah, no, these two are like minors. They're like high schoolers. So I get flashbanged every single time. They're just like, oh yeah, we're off school now. A resort is sweet.
好哎，度假村招待券，那我和哥哥就不客气的收下啦。
谢谢你们的好意。对了，怪诞屋风味的夏天具体要怎么过？做的事情会和怪谈强相关吗？
Hi Lars, it's good to see you.
不会哦，那样爱丽丝又要炸毛了。唉，在沙滩漫步，感受没过脚踝的海浪，躺在躺椅上感受阳光，欣赏入夜时的烟花。
It's gonna be
大概
college,
就是这种
right?
感觉。
I'll be real with you. I'm not convinced it is college. Siblings and adults, they're older than us too. Yeah. Surely no high schoolers go to hall to study. Bro. Surely, right? Surely they're old. I don't know, man. With how much they talk about, like... The way they talk about school is very similar to the way high schoolers talk about school, right? It's like, oh, we're getting off school soon. Or like, we gotta go home and tell our parents that we were studying and not doing dangerous things, alright? Like, bro. Are we gonna see high risk CC? Hopefully next week, but not like I mentioned earlier, but my stream schedule is gonna be kind of weird for the next 2-3 weeks. In that I'm not streaming 2 weeks from now because I'm on vacation, and next week I'm at a con, so I'll be streaming at a non-usual time. So we'll see. At least 25 now. Yeah, right. So I don't
不
know.
好意思，但这听下来不就是正常的度假吗？
But Spook
也
Shack
算
is
不上
definitely.
有怪诞屋氛围吧？
They cannot. I don't trust that they're college kids.
这个嘛，柚叶口中的风味，主要体现在我们找到这家度假村的图鉴。我们在怪诞屋的神网板块上找到了介绍它的帖子。
Okay.
那不还是和怪谈有关吗？会出现在怪诞屋的帖子里，怎么都不像寻常度假村吧？
Like, yeah, I don't know. As a college student, you kind of don't. Like, maybe it's me, but you don't really do things like, oh, yeah, Monica, let's go home. Tell our dad we were studying overnight at a friend's house. Right? That seems like a very Asian high schooler thing to do.
但我和爱丽丝去实地考察过一次了，没嗅到有什么灵异的气息哦。网上虽然有一些传闻，但我想都是谣言的可能性很大。柚叶说的对，我实在看不出那个度假村有什么问题，除了没啥人气，有些冷清，各方面都很正常。
I know, because I moved out during college. Yeah, right? And that's like the biggest thing about it. I guess these guys could have lived at home. I guess. Something like that. I still did that as a college sophomore. Okay, I guess. Yeah, no, I mean... I think it's a little bit different in the West, though, right? You moved out too? Oh, okay.
那应该可以放心了。我对怪谈啥的还是不太有抵抗
They
力。
just want to know what you're doing. That's fair. I think that's also pretty common
找出来
in the West.
哦，对了，除了
这
泳
个
衣
so Susie never
记
gonna
得把
wear.
便服、相机、全套度假装备都带上，报下整个度假
Just
村这
check
种
your
排
location.
场
Oh,
可不
that's
是
that's
随
that's
便就能
that's
有的。
that's a little bit rough, my guy. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. It's definitely kind of hard to be with like overprotective
整个
parents.
度假村
Being the youngest, my mom tends to wonder where I go. Yeah, that's fair. Usually I just tell my parents and they just kind of trust me. Even if I have like a decently strict curfew most of the time.
啊，我好像忘了说了，这家度假村不是很冷清嘛，我们就试着去交涉了一下，然后用一个极低的价格拿下了他的短期
They're
经营权。
negotiating at their ripe young age of like 17, dude.
当然，用的是怪诞屋积攒至今的活动经费，这应该是我最近做成的最划算的一笔买卖。
I don't know, guys. When you say stuff like saved up funds, it definitely feels like high school where you don't have bills to pay, where you don't have taxes to do, right? And you can literally just save up your money.
没想到还能这样，
Maybe I'm just crazy though, you know? Maybe
还真是很
it could
有
just be
怪诞屋
crazy.
风味的壮举呢。
柚叶交涉成功的时候，我也很惊讶。不过前阵子刚发生了那么多事，我们确实都应该稍微放松一下。
Maybe she's a nepo baby.
总之，我已经把地址发在你们的悄悄上了。我和爱丽丝
Knock Knock is
会
such a
换上
good
泳装在那
social
里
media
等
name,
着
by
你
the
们。
way.
可是我还没买好今年的泳装。放心，我已经帮你挑好一件了。
Yo, what? But I faced the same issue during college. That's fair. No, that's valid.
真的吗？怎么感觉有点不安？
Maybe for that thing, I don't know. But it's also like talking about we haven't studied at all for. I mean, I guess you could say you haven't studied at all for college. But I feel like college you behave differently. At least I don't know. But just like the environment, you know.
那我和哥哥先去收拾一下行李。我们度假村
I could be
就不
Delulu. I could be crazy. We packed our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time using the address user gave us. We drove out to the seaside resort in the Thorn Quarter. I can't believe tourism is one of the economies that recovered quickly after the hollow disaster of New Eridu or Old Eridu. That's really cute, though. Yeah. gotta do your what do you call it? Your tourism. What have I ever lied to you? I still be even slightly more freedom. Yeah, I just feel like people like the vibe behaves differently. College I'm constantly watching my curfew. I tend to hang out late more. Yeah, you kind of also like become. I don't want to say become more irresponsible, but that's the kind of vibe I got at least from college. Alright, I feel like it's a little bit unfair to say, but that's also how I'd kind of feel. It's like, you know, years of repression does that to you when you finally have your first taste. Does an environment too, though? That is true, yeah. Anyway, hi kids. How do you think Kama is, the little raccoon? Surely he's got to be like 4, right? And the money said didn't matter? No! That's rough. I'll be real, I have no clue. I have no clue how I survived college. Then I heard that our best tenants we had in years, I did good. You know what? Congratulations, I'm proud of you for that one. Yeah. When I say lack of responsibility, I mean like waking up at noon after sleeping at 4 a.m. And then like eating one meal a day because you forgot. And then skipping all your classes even though you're paying for them. Yeah. I was waking up at 7. I mean, that's good on you if you're doing that. Like, I feel like that's not something that's very common. No matter when I sleep, that's honestly good on you. If you can afford to have a good sleep schedule, I think that's a good thing to have, you know? I've just been influenced is all. 1 hour of sleep? Whoa. Wait, that's not as good. I hope you're taking naps at least if you're getting 1 hour.
Belle, why is you here? So, what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with. The fantasy resorts.
I was full of nocturnals during college and I ate noodles for a whole week when I got no money, so irresponsible like that? Yeah. Okay, eating noodles for a week because you have no money is a slightly different matter, to be fair. But being nocturnal, I would say, is, yeah, that's kind of like college irresponsibility at its finest, right? And driving? I'm sorry?
Not much a crowd here, but the view is pretty sweet, right? You guys have to check into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean?
Spookstack's got some serious money for events.
We'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry, the place will be beyond us feasible. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the end budget for Spook Shack.
You know, propaganda, to be honest. True! Is points work now? Yeah, points works now. Why 88%?
That's the most symmetrical number.
Oh. That's Alice.
That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that.
I've nearly fallen asleep. Red falls asleep sometimes a wheel. Oh, that's not so good. I hope that you I mean, I hope you don't need to drive very often when you're low on sleep. Price is cheaper for a serving side. You know, that's a lot of points, Laris. That's a lot of points. What could I say? You drove for 2 hours? Jesus Christ.
Alright, stop teasing Alice. Did y'all bring your swimsuits like we planned?
I got it. How I cash my points in? I haven't created any actions yet, but I was thinking about gambling. If we have a moment where I'm like not doing anything, I'll quickly figure out if we can make a gambling button, and then the only function is you lose your points, and then she has to get more. That's the plan.
Let's head to the changing room and get our swimsuits. Then we'll meet the manager. They're here together.
And do like an RNG game. I probably could. I'm just not really good at. I'm not very good at coding. Then I get a gamble on overlapping slots. Random numbers, spinning wheels. I don't know. I could probably make one. Just I don't know if I want to make one. Random number spinning wheels. Oh, but then I'd have to like manually do the point stuff, which would be kind of annoying. If I win, you do something like a flip. Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking suggestions. I'm thinking like currently I can like access my like toggleables. You could give me cat ears for 500 points kind of vibe, right? That's one of the options, but I'm not sure what else they could do beyond that. Hi Nico, it's good to see you. Wait a second. Is how the systems that you picked up for me is kind of, how do I put it, a bit too revealing. Is that money to gamble for you to do IRL stream and you set it to like 0.06? What, you want all my redeems to be a gamble? That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be kind of funny though, actually. Anyway. Don't worry, I spent ages picking out this at Lumina Square, so it's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Oh, I spell. Catch you guys later. Make all the redeems have the same value? I mean, they would be the same value, you just have to gamble on it, you know? Gamble to get any one of them. Oh, you mean literally all of them the same? Oh, okay, that's what you mean. I'd have to think about that more. Half of them have a banner. Gotcha, man. That's really funny. Is that how much else away you get for some season head to the changing room? Oh, cute. Cute. She's so cute, man. I like her little dress thing. I think it's awesome. Alice is so cute. She is so cute, dude. On SSR on the IRL stream, let's go. I think blonde girl. Is it why she building on hand sword? I can't get out of my mind ever since. I think it's really sad because she was like, she has built-in asymmetry, dude. Like her eyeballs are like naturally asymmetrical, right? That's really sad. That's really so tragic of her like life, I guess. She's cute though. I like her a lot. Look at her, man. Aww. Is that essential to different colors? I think she would personally. I think she hates that though. No. Don't worry, she can't see her eyes unless she goes into a mirror. She looks at herself in the reflection of the water. She's like, man. Imagine she's colorblind. Alice, are these special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Wise and Bella are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Teresa and Egg, the owner and caretaker of the resorts. Can't tell the difference between them. That'd be kind of funny. Wear sunglasses when she looks in the mirror. Teresa? No, Therese. Therese and Egg. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of the fantasy resort, so I just inherited from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuza and Nals arrived, the two of us managed all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Insert absolutely cooked. Scenery here is beautiful. You really think so? Thanks. Feels like it's been ages since I heard tourists say that. Can you write off gacha pulls as business expenses? Only if I'm making money. I guess I am. I guess I am making money, so I guess I could write it off as a business expense. Kind of didn't think about that. Issue is, I don't know what writing things off as business expenses means. Like, it's not like the government's gonna pay you back for all your business expenses, right? You roll good on deception. That's crazy. Like, you pay less on taxes? I'll be so real with you. I don't really pay a lot in taxes anyway, so I don't know what the I don't know, man. And then you get a rebate. Yeah, I mean, I don't really get paid, and like I don't pay a lot of taxes anyway. So like, Synergy is not limited to shapes. Geometric shapes and properties also is nature, art, mathematics, geometry, harmonious balance, comparison. Exactly, which means asymmetrical color is also asymmetry. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since this Alice and Miss Yuza have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. What is the math of allosymetry? I want to say it's like 0.97. Yeah. 1 being the highest. How much of a nerd this community is. Yeah. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in the guest numbers lately, and Miss Therese has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. But please, don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. The story somewhere? I wouldn't be surprised if it's in her, like, Asian stories, like when you, like, hang out with her on the streets and whatever. By the way, guys, I think this model, I actually can, like, do, like, a really, the really cute sad face that I rigged into a latte. Maybe it's hard. Maybe it's kind of hard. I can kind of do it, though. Can I have you sponsor a nerd, a nerd organization? You want me to sponsor? You want me to do the sponsoring? I don't get paid enough to sponsor people. I'll be real. I want to make a midnight noodles now. I heckin' wish I had noodles, dude. I could have eaten instant noodles today. I hadn't had instant noodles in like 3 weeks. And cause my cousin ate the last one and I haven't gone out to buy them since because I haven't gone outside. And so today was like the prime time for me to eat instant noodles and I haven't had them in like 3 months. But I didn't have instant noodles. You got 2 banh mi's? You can eat 2? Jesus Christ, I can barely eat 1. First in 5 years? Banh mi is pretty good though. Can you tell us about the resort? Certainly. The fantasy resort was originally established under the direction of Teresa's father, and has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just a privileged few. My mom doesn't want me eating noodles a lot because since we stock them, there's no food. Yeah, it's just like that sometimes, right? Unfortunately, I tend to have a lot of leftovers at my house, so I ended up eating leftovers for lunch, but if I could, I would have had instant noodles! To achieve this, aside from a resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboats, drink stand, surfing, stage performances. Dude, I wish I was a landlord like this so I could have cool stuff like that. Open a series in Discord channel called Latte Research and we just nerd out. I think if you want to call it research, I'd have to structure it like a research project though, you know? I'm the glutton, so I eat the leftovers. I eat leftovers too. I just don't like... If you've eaten the same thing for 3 days because you can't eat a lot, it kind of gets old, you know? I'll contribute my research paper. Want to tell us about it? But we've been running into a loss for these past few years, so most of the attractions have been put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know running this place, you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. There's no leftovers in my house because I ate them all. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, no, my brother doesn't like eating food very much. He doesn't like eating leftovers. He only likes eating fresh food kind of vibe. You're getting published at the Southern Demographic Association's conference. I have no clue what the association that is, but that seems really awesome that you're getting a publication published as an undergrad, right? That's really cool.
It's quite alright. I've already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understand you're going through a difficult time and an urgent need of income to offset the losses.
I got as a freshman technically? That's even crazier, no? That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You basically went insane about eggs. I haven't gone insane about eggs in a while, huh? I haven't gone insane about eggs in a while. Even though I've learned more. I was super lucky my advisor was on the board. Yeah, that's really awesome. I think it's really rare to get like something like that as an undergrad, so I hope that like the opportunity is worth it for you. Yeah. I gave in and pulled Alice, lost 50-50 though. I'm so sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you got Alice. Alice is so cute. She's like she's S tier. Jammy marinated eggs. Eggs are awesome, yeah. I heard you say my brother. I was saying that you don't eat leftovers very often. Karaoke stream is first stream latte I saw. I think that was a long time. I think there's one where it was like Persona, and then there might have been one where it was a karaoke. I don't remember though. I just don't like them very much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't like eating leftovers very much, and so you end up eating less. That's what I'm saying. I'll talk about X-Game also as Dragon's on the stream too. No, we gotta go through the event today. We'll restrain ourselves. Community Olympics. Honestly, I'm really not. I don't have any time to prepare anything, to plan anything lately. It's very sad. I think Least in chat doesn't work. No, it doesn't. I don't have a choice. Compete in human benchmarks. I mean, if that's what you want, right? But I don't think I have the time to organize an event like that. The curse of the little sibling. It really is. Links did not send. Links are banned from chat. Any attractions are still on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, it's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quota payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only collect that fixed sum and will support without interfering with your decisions or direction. That's crazy. I wish we could do that. I wish I could do that. What did Link do to you, Lotte? He just wants to save Hyrule? Heck that guy, man. Heck that guy. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me anytime. Our staff will also be on hand to assist you with whatever you need. Whatever needed, sorry. You gotta ask more about the resort, but it's background or what's in financial trouble, but look at you, has an Alice's eye says that we got something else to say or something else to talk about. So they give Therese an egg and click it on and see them off. You like the you gotcha the turtle or howl ticket? What is that? Turtle and the howl ticket? I don't know either of those things. Let's just go home already. Damn. Disdainful and bored. The daily thing and oh. Honestly, it only depends on what I remember. Usually because I do the Sleepy and Tumble first. If I remember, I'll use the turtle. And then if I don't remember, I'll go to the howl because I do my other dailies in 6th Street because it's easier. Also, it's like how much I admire how cute these swimsuits are, right? Like the beachwear outfits, the summer wear outfits, right? Kind of scandalous that her bra is showing through, but whatever. I like her little bucket hat. I think that's really cute. It's a cute addition to it, and her tummy is very nice as well. It's awesome. That's Stomped? That's. I'm sorry to hear that, Stephen. I'm also off is a kind of weird word. Yeah, it is a little bit. Like, howl's a better rate? If it's a better rate, it's all placebo. Very cute outfits, indeed. I like how Wise looks like just a guy, just your average guy at the beach. Wait, their bucket hats are matching. That's really cute. That is very cute. I like that. Matching outfits from both sides. I haven't listened to play the new story yet. Is Belle so cute? Belle is really cute. Yeah. So you can have a pattern for poly for both places. Some other one doesn't give you poly. Yeah, you could. I think Howl is easier to what do you call it? To optimize that way. Love getting girl tummies for free. Exactly. That's what I like. 139 word per minute is crazy. That's what happens when you grow up in technology. I don't know what to tell you. My little bro grew up playing video games just like me. Sorry, Wise Belle. Judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions. But Alice and I need to have a private chat first. How old is he? He's in school. He's about as old as Alice and Yuzaha. Genshin MC doesn't have a single skin yet, by the way. Zenless has 2. To be fair, different games, different priorities, right? But yeah, Zenless giving their MCs like cute skins is really cool. I feel like I'm gonna start feeling Onk. Champion of Tapping of the Dead, definitely. I wouldn't know what that is. No worries. If you got something on your mind, let's hear. We'd love to hear it too. Before that, Yuzaha, why does this Sensei Yacho have some asymmetrical leg band? No! Calm down, princess. Sometimes Asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. This is a gift after all. Ever since I met you, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? That's really cute. Horror zombie typing game, that's how I learned to type quick. Oh, I see. How old is Alice? That's a good question, isn't it? At least 3, true. Let's get back on topic. From our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
奇梦度假村眼下的经营状况比我想象中的更加不乐观呢。
确实是这样。那你会觉得无视度假村的经营困境，在这里放空大脑度过整个假期更好吗？
I do really like Yuzuha's glasses. Hold on, I'll actually put this on auto and I'll see if I can figure out what gambling lies.
当然不，既然短期接手了
你说说会不会
就应该负起责任，让这里的经营重回正轨才行。
说的真好，这才是我认识的爱丽丝。
I like when Alice is like that. It won't be easy to bring life back to this place. You have a plan. You have a plan?
话虽如此，想让这里恢复人气，感觉并不简单。你们具体想怎么做呢？关于这个，其实我已经有一些想法了。刚才在度假村里闲逛，我看到了好几个因为萧条而关门的商店
I hate when
以及娱
business
乐项
dries
目。
up.
要向外宣传、吸引人气的话，比起度假村的服务细节，我想还是具体的娱乐项目更能抓住市民们的眼球。只要能
True?
将这些项目再度运营起来，
就可以用娱乐项目作为特色，把度假村宣传出去。哎呀，偶尔也能想出很不错的计划嘛，大小姐。
Unfortunately, it'll take me more time to do gambling because like there's no built-in function to choose a random number, so I'll have to do that another time. Let's see what I miss. Builds her how you're gonna have some arm muscle. Yeah, she probably like, but it's like probably a different kind of muscle, right? It's not like bulky muscle. Did you 9-star Deadly Assault yet? I kind of forgot. I've been so busy lately that I've only opened my gachas to do dailies pretty much. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but she looks like a stick. Well, you know, maybe she's just hiding it. She's a chance of JPBA with Entelekia, and so it's weird to know that. Swung member on one hand, so Ghost Hunter on the other. Well, I mean, she's got a type, right? She's got a voice type.
右叶，你是不是太小瞧我了？我好歹也学过一点经营类课程，对于怎么积累人气还是有点概念的。
He's used for the time doesn't mean muscle mass is getting built. Yeah, also depends on genetics, right? Hope you get a well rest. I'm gonna be busy for like the next week or so. So realistically, I don't think I'm getting any downtime until my vacation. Actually, huh? That's gonna be kind of awkward. But yeah. I mean, I hope I'll be able to try to stream while I'm on my cruise. Unfortunately, I heard that like you kind of can't get Wi-Fi while on a cruise, and I am really devastated because I don't know how to do my gacha. If I don't have my, you know, if I don't really know how I'm gonna do my gacha that way, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll probably ask one of my friends to run them for me. To be honest, that's my plan. I think. Time to read a book or something, Latte. I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. My family said that they're gonna buy like a Wi-Fi package, but I've heard the Wi-Fi package is pretty bad, alright, on cruise ships. I wanted to look into like eSIMs, right? Because my phone supports that now. But I don't know how that works either. I have no clue how eSIMs works either. You can see that it's pretty good to go with them. Yeah, if your weight is like below your, I guess, your body's threshold or whatever, like if it's not too much weight strain in your body, you're not gonna build muscle mass, kind of vibe. Write a fanfic or something. I do have fanfic in the works. I'm not telling you guys which one or where it is or like anything about it, but I do have fanfic that I've been meaning to write. I'm really brain rotted sometimes, that's why. Lumine, I won't tell you. I I wouldn't tell you. It's a Charlie fanfic. I know you. Shrug. Possibly. Let's see. Will you tell if it's done? I don't think fanfics ever finish, right? I guess you could if you're writing like a full-length novel and then in the like style of whatever you're writing in. I guess you could, but I feel like most of them don't really finish. Please, please, please. Nah. I post my let's put it this way. If you want to see any of my writing at all, I have an alt account on Twitter where I post like really stupid fandom stuff with some degree of prose sometimes. Put it on the Discord. Why do you guys want to read my writing so bad, dude? I keep adding my fix. It does like 15 pages at 9 font size. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. Most of the time fanfic authors give up. That's the impression I get. Yeah, that's what I think too, right? Sometimes they finish their stories, but I think most of the time there isn't like an end, right? Like, you don't write a story with characters that are part of another media for it to end, right? I'm curious about your writing, to be honest. I think my writing is kind of like, how do I say? Because I read a lot of YA growing up, my style has like traces of YA in it, and it's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing when I like catch like, how do I say, nuances that you would normally find in YA writing, and I'm just like, man, that's really gross. But I write like Twitter threads with like a non-zero degree of porosity, so you could read that if you find my alt account, which that one's public. If it's shoujo romance, I'm all for it. I don't think I write shoujo romance, to be honest. Letting Red Twilight confirmed. Dude. Sorry. I would rather never get into that. I kind of grew up on YN, so I'm curious. I don't know. Maybe I'll write more Twitter threads about Genshin Impact. We'll see. But I'm not sharing my fix because I think that's a very different. I think that's a very different thing, you know. I think sharing your writing style is a bit different from sharing what you're writing about. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but I definitely, yeah. Anyway, I'll forget if any of your alts. I probably won't find it. To be fair, my alt's pretty easy to find. I think I posted about it before too, right? Like on one of my accounts. I don't know. Anyway.
你选的这件泳衣，我从来没穿过这种风格的，也不知道合不合适。你应该没有在捉弄我吧？
I will say, it's greedy as hell for a person like me to have heckin' 3 Twitter accounts. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
当然没有，很适合你。你看零的反应就能知道我没说谎啦。
Dang. That chocolate, that's your main. That is my main. Your swimsuits look great.
不管是爱丽丝还是右叶的泳装都很合适，很可爱哦。你们都觉得很适合吗？那就好。
Audie secretly writes girls hand holding. How do you know? My cat is at a heckin' 2 a.m. No! Let her in, let her in.
爱丽丝，你的耳朵在动个不停啊。
That's so cute.
够了，别光盯着我看了。右叶，你不也是一副开心的样子？
我嘛，比起常规的宣传手段，还是更喜欢集中于一点进攻。
Anyway.
你们过来的路上，看到那个已经结了几层蜘蛛网的大舞台了吗？
Use a HUD, Alice.
看到了，或者说我路过时停下来多看了几眼。那些蜘蛛网，无论从哪个方向看都是对称的，不自觉地看入迷了。
She's so funny. Do we not know Notte's alt? It's not like it's private or anything. You guys could see it pretty easily. Maybe not pretty easily, but you guys could find it. No one knows. I'll give you guys a hint, guys. In the profile, like in the bio, where you see like you know where people usually talk about like, I don't know, their bio stuff. It literally talks about my accounts, so that's a hint, I guess. On the roof, I need to wait for the cold of 2 a.m. for her to come from the front. Oh, that's not awesome.
嘿嘿，那个舞台就是我的计划核心哦。
Are you planning to kind of show on stage?
难道你打算把舞台也改成什么娱乐项目吗？
不，派对或者娱乐项目都不
I like how
足以一下
big
子
Yuzu
抓住大家的
hair
眼
is.
球。我想在这个舞台上举行一次盛大的沙滩音乐节，想想那情景吧。
Like her
舞
bangs
台
are
上是
so
各种小
big.
有名气的乐队组合，阵阵海浪声给躁动的音乐做伴奏。
She's here, awesome,
演唱的最
awesome.
高
I'm
潮
glad that she made it
伴随
back.
着烟花的升空，这样的音乐节本身就是最好的宣传广告。
原来如此，最近不少市民都在休假，举办这样的一次大型活动，把人尽可能的吸引过来，彻底打响度假村在市民里的名
She's
声
taking
了。
kids here and here. She needs to be inside at night. I hate when animals just kind of forget about their kids. Man. And then they give the responsibility to you as the owner, man.
不愧是擅长推销商品的幼叶，在营销策略上
Wait a
还是你有
minute.
想法。
爱丽丝，我刚刚调侃你，你不会还在记仇吧？
I guess that's default skin more. I like both of their default skins more. To be honest, I think the thing that I like more, I think the thing I like about the summer skins though, is Yuza's stupid sunglasses. So in hair and sweater, she looks very huggable. Exactly, and she deserves a lot of hugs. I think. She needs to feed and clean them.
才没有，我是真心觉得这个方案很不错。在度假村的娱乐项目发展起来后，确实还需要一个压轴活动来把这里的热度推向顶点。
I definitely think I don't know. I think Yuza's taste in swimwear could use a little bit of an improvement. I've always been a cat babysitter ever since college. No, that's so sad.
对吧？支撑起日常玩乐的项目，加上假期最后一天的沙滩音乐节，简直就是最棒的组合拳。
Is there a lure reason why Alice has the emotion belt yet? Not that I know of, but maybe in her like her hangouts. I don't know what they're called anymore, dude. But maybe in her quality times, she'll tell you about it. Clean them with your tongue. I don't mean to be mean, but ew.
既然想好了计划，我们也该行动起来了。参加音乐节的乐队，我稍微拜托一下阿诺德先生，看能不能邀请到一些有点名气的。
Do you follow yourself? I think I do, yeah. I probably do.
等会儿我再去看看那些停运的项目，感觉重新开放前也都还有改进的空间。
Like the Alta count? Yeah, I think I do.
真斗今天的打工快结束了，等他过来度假村，应该也能帮忙做点什么。
Forgot about Monato, dude. When is he becoming playable? He's not playable next patch. He's not playable the one after that. I mean, he could be playable that one after that. I don't know. If I can't take care of pee on my bed once while I was all back in bed, no. That's how it is, huh? That's what kids are like, huh? It is like that, huh? I'll help
也
too.
让我来帮帮忙呗，就你们俩和真斗，感觉要忙的也太多了。
You play on 3 patches trust? Alright, I'm relying on you, Laris.
玲，你和哲是作为客人、作为朋友被邀请来的，要做的只有在这里悠闲度假。泰姆菲尔德家族的人是不会做出让客人帮忙这种行为的。
I think that point of hers is really cute. I want to join the invitation with you
但
guys.
我更想和你们一起度假呀！要是我能替你们多分担一点，你们经营度假村的工作就能早点结束，
I think it's
我们
really
共处
funny.
的时光才能更长一些嘛。
I think it's really funny that Belle's shirt says C, and then like the orange icons are like backwards C's. That's really funny. Hi, Helgas, good to see you. A crystal ball says only wrong once every full moon. Only once every full moon, or is it only right once every full moon?
感觉好有说服力。柚叶，
大小姐，虽然你是想征求我的意见啦，但你动个不停的耳朵，已经把自己想听到的答案都暴露出来了。
I like twitchy ears. It's really cute. Hi, Liar Boss. It's good to meet you.
林，那就有劳你和哲担任度假村的特邀顾问了。只要能在休闲玩乐之余为我们的计划提供点建议，就已经是最有效的帮助了。
Can we get a hint about the name of the account? It's a string of it's a pretty random string of characters. It's not like I kind of keyboard mashed my alt name. Integrated chat actually so cool. I actually haven't seen anyone do that. Really? I feel like this is kind of common, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I don't know how most streamers do this, to be honest. I don't need points. That's okay. My robot gives it to everyone, so that's how it is. Now that the plan's set, it's time to put it in action. How have you slid up and check out the out-of-service attractions? I might have already followed your alt. I'll check after the stream. I think you might have. I noticed a shop we just passed that seems that seemed to offer surfing. It kind of caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drinks stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Shows a shadow over there here is amazing. I feel like that's kind of common. East the full? Yeah, East the full. Everyone gets points though, right? Exactly. It's like voting. Yuza has already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shutdown attractions back to life? Yuzaha or Alice? Let's do... Let's hang with Alice. I think if she doesn't hang out... I feel like if we don't hang out with her, she'll get really sad. How's stream? Stream's awesome. Yeah, actually, like if you don't get points, it's actually like a violation of your right. Whoa. I can just say I'm choosing Alice and then just go choose Yuzaha instead. That's kind of crazy. She's a dictator like that. In the stream overlay, but never in the other chat. Really? Okay. I always thought it was both, to be honest. I mean, it's so cool and zenless. It really is. How dare they make us choose? I think he's like gonna hold her own a little bit. Play Love and Deep Space? I think most people play Love and Deep Space. I probably should be talking about Love and Deep Space more on my alt because there's currently a boycott going on right now and I feel like I should support that, but I've been kind of forgetful. Anyway. Hi Alice. Hi cheerful woman. Since they're rolling at Celestia School for Girls, I have been swamped for all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. I don't play lads? Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? There's a lot of women that play lads, though, at least. I know that much. Lyra, I'm sorry if you're trying to sell me something here. I'm not really purchasing. Why is it getting boycott? Basically, consumer rights issues. Basically, they advertised, we'll call it like a new gameplay character. And it performs differently and has a lot of bugs that they're kind of refusing to fix, right? Like, okay, think about it this way. HP scaling character with like 5 bajillion HP, and then they lose 70% of it in like one attack for no reason, right? And that's something that frequently happens with it, and it's really annoying. And instead of addressing responses and not fixing the bug, they're basically trying to sell more, I guess. It's bad sales performance, essentially, is pretty much what it is. I think it was hard, I guess. You're on the Vita. You're really stuck in my alt, huh? But yeah, so there's some like really major issues with Love and Deep Space right now. When it comes to you know, being a consumer, right? When you're paying $600 for your favorite man to come home and turns out you can't even clear endgame content with this new character that you spent $600 for because there's really bad bugs, you know? Is Endless win the 2024 Game Awards? Are you asking if it did? I don't actually know. He won something. Love and Deep Space has the same publisher as Vending Nikki, right? Yes, it does. Both games rise in the Vending Nikki case. I am thinking, like, honestly, as much as I liked their franchises, at least lately, I feel like their consumer practices have becoming like worse and worse, right? It's like really not good what they've been doing. And it does kind of speak to me like it's a black company, I'm not gonna lie, right? Heard about like some layoffs that like some really major layoffs that went across, right? Some of the items that they're selling are evidently like rebranded to fit the summer theme, even though it's not, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's not good. It's not very good. So I hope Infold gets to replace their director eventually because he claims to understand women better than women understand women, and I don't think that's kind of the attitude you should have when you're making a company that has games directed towards women. You know, That's all I'm saying. Anyway. That's probably all I'll talk about for now for that. The whole can of worms gets deeper the more you look into it. Yeah, if you guys are curious about it, there's a lot of like online things about it, right? Infold Games, search that up on Twitter. You'll find a lot of people complaining, right? If you look up the Love and Deep Spite, or I probably it's just Lads Boycott, you'll probably find stuff about that if you're curious. But I don't know enough. I haven't researched enough. I just think that it's a good cause, and I think we should be protecting our rights as consumers, right? I think in general, we could relearn the art of protest, right? Not just when it comes to game companies. Just saying. If your country is run by a fascist regime, you know, maybe we should relearn the art of protest. That's just what I'm saying. You like to someone who definitely understands women better, you gotta trust. I look at so many women, dude. You don't understand. I understand women so good. Be a good lad, not like those lads, exactly. But saying that they are aware of the bug, yeah, that's the thing, right? There's like lawsuits going against them, and there's been nothing from their social media channels. Xavier OMG. Yeah, I don't know what I think you can appreciate the artistry of a game without respecting their CEO. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. So looking at these surfboards and feeling that's all these ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now restoring this entire surfing traction seems like the more pressing matter. Is anything going wrong? There you are, Belle. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the Summer Keys shop as well as managing the resort's surfing attraction. Hey there, I'm with the Janus Quarter Professional Surfing Team. I came here to rest and recover, but Therese asked if I could help out, so here I am. There's always from the executives and not from the devs. Exactly, right? If you're saying that you should have like 4 reruns at the same time, that's the executive decision, not the devs. Oh wow, already another wow. Okay, I didn't really expect a bot so soon. If only the whatever. I'll just delete it from this menu, I guess. Don't repost the bot chat. It does that sometimes. GFL's getting some of the top players back to give them feedback in person for the backlash of the gacha skin. Oh, that is a good thing. Yeah, I think if you as a gacha company, or I mean not just gacha company, if you're willing to hear complaints of like influential, not just influential people, but like people who are like involved in the community, and you're willing to like actually listen to people's like feedback, is really good. I think it's really good. Cheap beers order, how cheap? Like 2 probably. Probably too cheap. $9.99 for you. Hold on 1 second. I realize that there's another option I can do for this. Let me just pull that up. Okay. That should work. Anyway. Let's continue. Boris is the gaze on my eyes on. Alright. Lose my voice. Do you like my profile picture? I can't see it, but I think it looks kind of edgy and cool. What feedback could I give to the GFL besides don't do that? I mean, I think you could like go into more specifics, right? Like if you as a game want to monetize skins, I don't know what the controversy was, mind you, right? But if it was like pricing issues, you could say like, oh, I respect wanting that, but you could have the price be like $4 instead of $20, right? Because this game probably warrants that more. And if you wanted to monetize more, you could do other things, XYZ, right? I don't know, something like that. Like it's just like the nuance and like specifics of it, all right? And there's also, you could say the way that they're selling it is predatory. Like there's ways that like you can sell things that is not good. Like for example, what Hoyo does, where it's like, oh yeah, 40% off monthly polls. That's technically predatory, but it's also with free currency, so it's, I think it gets a pass as a result. But if you did that sort of thing all the time, it's not good. Like I know Infinity Nikki has a hot water for that. Did you know it's not real? The performing every artifact is resetting today. You got it yet? I did get it actually. I haven't Heck, I'm in grading Sujin Onslaught.
The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Now that I'm an expert on this stuff.
My teeth hurt because I'm not British? I have no clue what that means.
Hard to say,
But before we even talk about whether it's work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. What if we look at it differently? You look at the subconsciously your discount percentage and look at the final price. That is true, but when it comes to like Infinity Nikki, for example, it's not really, how do I say? It's bad practice to have the price be the discounted one when you never hit the full price to begin with, kind of vibe, right? Like if you're saying something was $16, but it's never been $16 and you're selling it for $4, that's bad consumer practices because you kind of get a feeling of FOMO. Nikki's IRL dollars, yeah, it is. Which is why it's a problem. It's just like a psychological tactic, and it's not very good. It's bad practice.
You've been using electric surfboards? That wouldn't help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really they don't really address the root of the problem. Not to mention the budget concerns. If our only surfing experience would be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle at a ring.
Do you guess to send someone for help?
Huh? You mean Lucy?
I gotta feel like she might be onto something good.
Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back at Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to Edda Ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for a vacation. As long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet.
It's not a paid currency, and I don't think you can get the money pulls with paid currency. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it'll help you increase. Like, if you pay for currency, you have you can also get the free currency, but it's not paid currency inherently. Why does NPC not talk with VA? It's because of this section is budget cut section, I guess. They don't voice these parts. You've been knock with Alice and reached out to Lucy, who's all the way on the Red Ring, exciting trouble you run into. Even the fantasy resort was quite far from the Red Ring. Less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles, and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pull in the hotel parking lot. I forgot that she rides a bike herself.
Hey there, Proxy Alice. Good day, Proxy Alice. I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle. So, thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as I heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resorts, Susan and others dragged me here at full throttle. We're checking into the hotel right now.
You guys are so full of energy.
The second they heard there were special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless. But whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones you should ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got just the answer.
License, that means she's 17 or 18. What age do you get licenses? In Canada, you can get a license at 16.
We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform the resort's surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas.
That sounds cool.
Alright, Alice, are you ready? I'll modify the surf course on the surfboard, and you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I am truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me.
A modification from a biker gang. Sounds exciting. Are you heading out now? Let's go, I guess. Helen leads you and Alice to the beach after a while a message pops up on the knock from Lucy. All set. Looks like time to hit the surf course.
Miss Alice, getting back to the surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves.
Yeah. I don't know how to surf. I used to be really... Okay. I used to play Club Penguin, right? That's like the time generation I was in. I remember they had this like one surfing minigame. And as a result, I was really into wanting to learn how to surf. Like, I'd never... Whoa. I'd never surfed in my life. Oh. Power surfers do fast completion name of the surfing event. Oh. Blah, 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 left to blah, 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 blah. Hold A to initiate a drift. Yo. Power acceleration. Right trigger speed boost. Okay. Items. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, that's fast. Power cells, cheer power cell. Okay.
扬起更多浪花。
So oh yeah. Tilt the left joystick to your character's. That's not as strong enough.
久违的冲浪，从
This is kind of hard to navigate, though, I will say. I think the turning is too hard. The drifting is too harsh.
露西所说的改造。
But also, like, I kind of like how like funky the controls are. I don't know. You only maintain the drift, exit drift mode, release exit drift mode. Yeah. Okay, I'll be real. I thought it was like a speed boost, like Tekken Mario.
独特的赛道，龙喷气的冲浪板，好神奇的感觉。这就是在海上驰骋的感觉。
Dude, this is so hard to control. You guys might not be able to see easily, but it's really hard to control. Oh no, maybe I'm just stupid. Never mind.
好耶！那么，启动攻完整冲。
Sonic racing the skateboard. Come on, get good. No, I think it's because I was using the joystick, and it's probably a bit easier to use the arrow keys.
I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good.
You're really good, Alice.
Oh, thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How'd you make it happen?
I want to know too.
Whether it's land or sea, as long as there's a path, the spirit of the biker games will always burn bright. He perfectly recreated the rush of riding through the outer ring and the smoothing experience.
Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion.
As for me, I designed the surf courses, complete with props to simulate the kinds of situations you'd face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar and Lighter took the surfboards out for a test run and rode the full course to make sure everything was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a through plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. With this, even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it.
As characters interact, it really makes new area feel tight-knit. Yeah, I'm just a little concerned for when they hit like a really big character number, right? When they hit like 100 characters. Because it'll be a lot harder by then, right? But I do appreciate that they have factions. That means you can have them interact a little bit more easily like this.
No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and Bounds only handles logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business.
Happy birthday to your anniversary. Happy birthday. Thank you, Nico. It's a little bit late, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for telling me happy birthday.
Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship.
I will say one thing. Sorry. Unrelated. I was shopping for Simpsons recently, right? Because Cruise, right? Whatever. I really hate how swimsuits out here for women. I don't like showing off my body very often, right? So like swimsuits inherently are kind of like awkward. But like even full body swimsuits, you kind of are expected to have your butt hanging out of the swimsuit, which that's so dumb, dude. I don't. I think women's like I'm looking at the Helen right now on the left. Right, her swimsuit covers her butt. Why the can't we get that out here? What the heck? I'm so mad, dude. Sorry, yeah. It's a little gripe I have.
Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship.
Lucy, you're an angel.
Alright. Flattering won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, you're truly is gonna go call us dim once we get back to work. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come by me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and I'll let you help me apply some sunscreen.
That's crazy. Just wear shorts like Belle. That's the thing, right? Because I used to do like lifeguard training, right? I don't want any drag. Like I think I would hate it if I had a swimsuit that had drag. Right? Like maybe like a little bit of ruffling would be fine. But I think shorts are really heavy to swim in. I don't know if you guys have tried swimming with like clothes, right? Like wearing your clothes to the swimming pool and then trying to swim with those. It's really heckin' heavy. And I don't think shorts are better. I didn't know it was full when we get such totally understand why I'll be mad about that. Yeah, like I don't know. I think it's just I don't like my butt being outside of the swimsuit. That's kind of weird. I have and it's heckin' heavy, right? Albeit the only time I did that was because they were telling me how to make like an air a pillow, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Like a pouch full of air to help you float with, a flotation device with your clothes. I did that once. It's fun. Anyway, Lucy heads off towards the hotel parking where Steel Tusk is. This means the saving project is officially back in action with a brand new look.
Looks like the saving project for construction is all set. Val, thanks for all the hard work. You and Lucy both.
Great work, everyone. Watching Alice surf, I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing. I'd love to get it back on the water, too. I've already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers, and I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Helen seems to be getting more fired up.
Helen, can I count on you to handle the setup for today's courses and keep the saving project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be stopping by often to join in too.
Don't worry, I'll definitely throw this place into the new holy ground for new Eridu surf enthusiasts. The shorts get swing with a few striking men's swimsuits, those small ones I don't find comfortable. Yeah, right? Like the Speedos that men have to wear for competitive swimming. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Swimsuits, it's kind of a lose-lose situation, no? Oh, there's a visitor traffic metric now. I'm magical. Arcnet CC sure looks different. Yeah, I'll probably do CC another day, but I'm not like feeling up to it today. Neoprene suits for swimming? I have no clue what that is. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. What was I looking for? Whatever. I was thinking if there's like a bar or something we could see, like for the Sleeping Temple, but I guess not. So busy past few days. Real.
A shooting game booth, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid.
Sorry, I kind of my brain took a break. I was like, wait, Dad?
I'd always plant myself in front of these and refuse to budge.
Do you win a lot of prizes?
I'm in a crack shot since I was little. I come home with armfuls of plushie prizes and share them with my little siblings every time.
Ever swimsuit that keeps your body temperature warm, cold water? Oh, honestly, I would kind of like that. I think it would be kind of awesome. If only they weren't ugly, you know. I don't want to make anyone comfortable what they wear. No worries, no worries.
All right, enough reminiscing. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. But just bringing back a regular old shooting booth like feels kind of boring. You can find games like that anywhere. Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun.
Mini games are pretty fun. I mean, the surfing one so far has been kind of awesome, even if it's scary. Except for fishing. That was dope. No! Heckin' the fishing minigame flops again. Oh wait, no, it's the same fishing minigame, right? It's probably the same? Alright, so you're all caught up with the conversation. The laid-back girl suddenly shows up at your side. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? Boss's boss is way over the top.
I'm Mia, the intern Miss Therese just hired. Although I'm new on the job, I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you in charge of the booth? I was wondering, maybe we could take how to shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves. I'm not sure. Sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat? That sounds awesome! Well, we don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud. Setting up launcher points for targets at sea and stuff, that's way beyond the resort's current budget anyway. Yeah, you got a point. We probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Let me think of a more budget-friendly solution.
I know someone's pretty much an expert.
Whoa, really? I didn't know you had connections like that, Belle. That's a big help. I asked them for some advice. If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals-only deal that they won't be able to resist.
Under Yuzo Huz's expectant gaze, you should grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a quick rundown of the situation. Oh! You figure it'd take less than half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise, she arrives in under an hour. Another one under an hour. A mysterious purpose drones buzz Sorry. Blah. Jesus Christ, what the heck is that? Hi, Grace. Proxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Cheer on a hand, that's all. So, long story short, Miss Ikinami and Miss Mia here wanted to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. We love Grace and her giant goggles. Honestly, if she got different pants, she'd have a nice swimsuit already, to be honest.
Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't really realistic.
No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea?
I'll take care of everything you need right now.
Really? Of course. See these drones? I brought these kids here just before this. Give me a moment to prepare new things on the boats. Then you can take this brand new setup for a spin on the sea.
Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'll be taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm done.
Oh. I thought her umbrella is canonically modded.
The game's coming back already. Should we head up now?
Yeah. No, Grace Gibbers in the beach bed. That's crazy. Isn't she wearing like yoga pants? That's what I was saying. She changed in her pants. She would be good for swimming. Yoga pants by themselves are not good. Mia leads you and you head to the dock where you wait as Grace tinkers around the tour boat for quite a while.
Miss Grace said we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out.
And head out. I'm so good at aim labs, guys. That's a cute face card. You get in the water then, yeah. I mean, fair enough, yeah. Left joystick, do the crosshair. Ugh! I can't do this on I'm gonna switch to my mousey keyboard. For this one. That's a lot better. Yoga and water sounds crazy. I think they have something for that. No? I know, maybe not yoga in particular. On. Gotta lock in. I know there's like a lot of physical therapy that's been done in like swimming pools because it's helpful for people with like arthritis and like joint pain. I immediately disabled my controller too. Real. Controller is just like way less satisfying or like way harder. An area explosion? Yeah, okay. I think that's so funny that her umbrella does that. Does it have different types of targets? Oh. I can't believe I whipped one. Especially a Valid Pro like you. I don't know. Why didn't I hit them all? That's weird. That's cute. Valid Pro, yeah. I don't know. I miss shooting games, man. They should let me play shooters again.
Trial run complete. So, how's your performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds?
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Oh, was it Grace saying that earlier?
Oh, that's amazing. Miss Grace, those jerseys are so cool. Have you been on this boat this whole time?
No to get all those details.
True. As long as everything runs smoothly, with these drones, this project should finally be ready to take off.
Like aim labs? I'm so bad at aim labs. I loved your shooter streams. Yeah, unfortunately, I stopped playing shooter games for a while. It's very tragic. The rental price for these drones?
The price? It's free, of course.
Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into the Hollow for some ethereal testing, but you gave me a better idea. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as a final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of their performance and report back to me so I can see what issues remain and where there's room for improvements. Grace, you really came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a little odd of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. That'd be a huge help for me. Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days in the fantasy resort? That way, you'll get any test feedback right away, and it's a perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. Did a PvP game try with others, and holy heck, you did not play shooter game, made me fail so hard. Right? I think shooter games are also like just really satisfying to play in general. But I'm so washed now. I'm sure I'd be like bronze in Valorant. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately, and with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone could really use a break. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer, Ukinami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled on the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. Then, it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Getting worse at FPS games after I didn't play them for a few days already? Right? It's so bad how easily you can fall off. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guest use. And just like that, the attraction's back in business.
Well, thanks to you and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has officially become one of the resort's signature attractions.
Because while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on the internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Last names and Hoikins are so rarely used. Real. I do appreciate that Zenless actually has last names for all the characters. I think. Except like Bell and Wise. Yeah, I think all the characters, aside from the protagonists, have full names. I agree with full. Crazy. Compared to like Genshin only gives last names to some of their Chinese characters and all the Japanese characters, right? And then Star Rail, I mean, do you consider Black Swan to be a first name last name kind of deal? Except the ones that don't say they really like Lighter. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about Lighter. You're way more motivated than they say at the start, Mia. I'll leave this bit in your hands then. I'll make sure to test out every new route you come up with myself.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Cool. What now? I guess we'll go around here. Talk to Therese. Hi, Therese. Oh, wait, this is so cute. The little resort guide, it's like a little guy on it. Oh, let's take a look. I want to explore a little bit. Oh, there he is. That's such a stupid looking, Love by the Ocean. That's a pretty stupid looking poster. Shark alert. Yeah, that's pretty cute, actually. Not in this bad way, I just feel like you address me so high. You achieve certain scores in minigames to progress the event. No worries. I could probably do that. Ellen alert, true. Is there something I can help you with, Belle? The resort construction progress. I filled Therese in on the resort development plans and the revival process for both the Archipelago Shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Egg and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, and nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing that you guys say... Sorry. Hearing that you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. I'll definitely knock people off their feet. I mean, draw them in. Last day is supposed to be very polite after all. Yeah. If Miss Alice and Miss Izo have already started working on this, then please, do let me, Egg, and the rest of the staff give you our full support. I didn't really say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. I can tell. I knew reaching out on the internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be bustling again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visitor traffic data, just drop by the reception and I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. I'll take a look now. Sure. That's why I chose it? Ah, I see. Oh, this is a cute UI. Navigational attractions, yep. Increase visitor traffic, yep. But how much visitor, yep. But yep. Okay. Quick guide for progress of the story, okay. Okay, I want to quickly see how many, we just have to reach 6K? We're only at 1K right now. Ooh, we're 1/6 through the event. Okay, I see how it is.
有任何疑问与需求，请随时找我。
Andy. Let's
在
see.
岛屿间穿行射击， 不好奇是什么感觉吗？
I'm Mia. Thanks everyone's hard work. Archipelago shoots now officially in business. Clear strategies are invisible dropping to the score. Okay. Various difficulty levels and ammo types available to choose from. Okay. Let's roll when you're ready. Let's do some bit of gameplay. I talked a lot earlier. And because this event is primarily talking about stuff, it's kind of tiring. Actually, I think the best thing about this skin,
弹药准。
use that skin is, oh, use skill 0 and my concept increase firing speed that lasts for several seconds. Oh,
充足。
I do like that clear umbrella. Is basically what I was trying to say earlier.
补充完毕。
I guess I should use the skill, right?
休想逃走。 补充完毕。还没完美表现。
That's very cute. Challenge results. Thank you, game. That's cool. I mean, this is probably something I can do more easily off stream, though, right? Although I don't know how many they want me to do. So.
仅此一家的全新体验。
You show your accuracy points. Who needs accuracy? He has through your way through. What do you mean I can't just my way through? Oh, dude. Sorry, these fences. Something about the vibe of it is so like familiar. I don't know what it is. I think the level design, like the environment design for Zenless, is very realistic somehow.
在冲
Cool.
浪板上感受生命的跃动。
Jurassic Park. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Whole Resort feels like that for me. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, the way that they design their world, it's really nostalgic and like real, right? It's a place that I've definitely been to. I haven't really been to a place like this, so I can't really say the same, but it does feel like some place I could have gone to, you know? Which is the crazy thing, like being able to make a place that looks so familiar and like reality, I guess, you know? You skillfully instead of just recklessly. Maybe I'll think about that. Speaking of the beach, it's gotta be that one. Hold on, what the other dialogue was? I missed it. Next thing we can do is, speaking of the beach, it's gotta be that one. Playing shooter games on the beach with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets? Seriously, I've never heard of anything like it. Yuza, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't that thing with everyone, do you, milady? I just happen to ride along with Belle and Grace. That's all. But serving like the pairings? That sounds like a blast. But you look at that. We got 2 solid attractions already. So what should we whip up next? Beaches are just so peak, man. I kind of hate beaches personally, actually. But that's because I've had bad experiences and there's no trees on the beaches where I've been to. And also in Canada, there's like a lot of like rocky beaches and the sand's not very nice. So, because we don't have ocean.
As for the next step, I believe I might have something in mind. After all, even a resort like this, that place does rather stand out.
Because you don't like the sun? Yeah, I don't like the sun, actually. That is also a big part of it. I don't like the heat, man. I don't know. My body wasn't built for the heat. I like hot weather, so I like beaches. Oh, okay, I see.
Looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking it when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you can't just miss that. The aquarium.
I love aquariums, dude. Dude, deep sea fishing trip. Oh, so much for being on the same wavelength. I love aquarium. I also prefer colder temperatures and no sun. Right.
Why deep sea fishing of all things? Izuha, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could just fill those tanks with fish again, we could have another iconic attraction right there.
I still melt, but I like it. Yeah, that's where we differ, I guess.
But where are we going to even get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we have to spend a whole lot of dennies, right? The fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let visitors really connect to the sea. Not everyone's into fishing, you know. And besides, leaving the resort's aquarium empty like this doesn't really feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first.
Never can go on the same vacation with Loris. Sometimes it's just like that, you know? Sometimes you go on a trip with your friends and you find out that they're like horrible snobs, or not snobs, sorry, slobs. Right, and they leave like garbage on the tables, on the bed, and they eat on the bed that you're sharing or whatever. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes your vacation plans are just mismatched. It's just like that. I think that disagreement's getting intense, but come to think of it, maybe fishing and an aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. One like son of I like to call it vice versa, so we need each other. Exactly. What if we use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium?
That's actually a great idea. The Thorn Quarter has some rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. This should solve the issue of where to get the display fish and give those caught at sea a proper home.
I confess I pee my pants when I'm in the water. I mean, sometimes it's just like that, you know? Sometimes it's just like that. I need you. Whoa, that's crazy. Whoa. You guys need a room or something?
Let's do it then. Catching the fish by yourselves and filling the aquarium little by little. That's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. Therese told me her bangby was stationed by the dock, handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about our fishing plans. Well, Yuzaha, you go on ahead. I'd like to stop at the aquarium first to get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for your good news.
The water mixes the pee? Yeah, exactly. It's probably good for the marine life or whatever. Sand on beaches is overrated. I like having sand because the texture is a bit better than rocks. Because I don't like having my feet, like, cut into pieces. Like, personally, I don't know. Maybe you guys have a different feeling about it, though. I don't know. Could be, right? If you guys like getting your feet chopped up on rocks, that's a different story. I will say the exception is, like, Giant's Claws, like, for example, where you have, like, the hexagonal, like, rock formations. I think those are really cool. I did also hear that the water animations here... Oh, yeah. I did also hear that the water animation here is pretty awesome. And I do like me some good water animations. I think that's pretty nice. That's nice. I like that. And it's in 60 FPS, like the rest of the game. I know you can't play on it. Yeah. My last resort.
Hey, little Bangbu, so Empy's your name? Therese says you're quite the little captain. Think you could take us out fishing?
This is my last endless resort.
Nah.
Like, a veteran Meg with over 15 years experience called me Captain MP. Photography enthusiast. By day, I'm out at sea streaming whale sharks. By night, I'm roaming around with a trusty camera, bazooka, that makes shots of flowers and leaves. It's everyday life for me. MP. Your hobbies are total senior stuff. Chasing new friends, taking new fishing, go to sea, tear of the season, and one heck of a captain. Wow, you really live up your team, Captain MP. So if any tourists want to go fishing later, I bet you could get them there and back safely, right? Tourists are kind of scary. I love your banging voices. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't worry if there's anymore. And those are good time again as a little reward. Bring my camera along and get some lovely starry shots and I can get a break. Aww. MP's kind of cute. And I plays about now. Thanks for reading the lot of speak fluent banger. Glad I could help.
You're the best, Captain MP. So, are we gonna hang out now?
Yeah, we can. There's only one small boat available right now, so you can only fish near the coast. As for a bigger one, I'll book around while I have the money to fix it. No. The world really starts making some money. We can maybe it'll be fixed and go fishing the more distant spots. But for now, we're ready. We can get going. Okay. Can't believe Lovely said no. They should hire me to be the second voice for the Bangbu. They only have one guy voicing all the Bangbu right now, but they should have me the second voice. Just saying. Fishing spot from the map. Okay, choose to follow the ocean out to sea. Okay. Go to sea.
What the? Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. But setting now, Belle. How about we do a little fishing here and there and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the fishing gear is already set up here. I'm not great at fishing myself, but I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go!
Start fishing. New purple Bangbu is only voiced by Latte the First. That'd be kind of fun, right? They call it, they give it a coffee themed name, and then the characters all ask, wait, Why are you coffee themed if you're purple? And then the Bangbu just looks into the camera and winks. Yeah. Strike off. Blah 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 blah. Let's aim catch the rod. Wait for a bit. Press A at the right moment. And then hold the right trigger button. Angelfish. I like angelfish. A very lovely thing to do. Exactly. Single anglers have single. Oh, single angler. Yeah. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Take my bait. What do you mean you got something, Yuzaha? I'm clearly the one fishing here. Girl. Oh, hey, we got the second one. Much easier than me the fishing? Yeah, I was kind of surprised actually. Got such a big fish so quickly. You got some real skill. Ultimate Angler Fish Championship winner. She's the bait, but she's on the boat. How can she be the bait? Because it's wise. I wish we got to see more wise Bangbu shenanigans. They'll casually fish a shark. Yeah. It was like the snake as easy as they were. That is true, because I think like it's the issue is people complain about them, right? But like, I think rather than making it easier, they should give like, I don't know what they would do, to be honest. Charming looks. You're right about that. Allowed to get lured in by girls' bait. I probably would. Nah. You're the champion of the human division. This is a non-human division too? Nah. I'm the champion of the Bangman division. Oh, that's awesome. It's hard to make fishing fun. I think a lot of games end up making fishing fun. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like Stardew Valley, for example, ends up being like decently fun. But I think that's also because the rest of the game isn't a lot more complex as a result. Something like that. It's not organic? Yeah, probably. Hard for those that want it. Or for like the specifically like the really big catches, right? I like Stardew's fishing, right? That's what I'm saying. In photography, I studied under Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Tier of the Redo Fishing Association. What's just a fate to be the champion here? That's so crazy. Sorry. Tier is the same name as heckin' one of the men of lads. And now, since fate brought us together, I'll give you a bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish or ones you don't want when fishing? Yeah. Nah. Give me all this fish, I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. Oh. And especially by the Redo Fishing Association just for us fishing loving Bangbu, and they usually only circulate among us. Oh. The fish of the association, they'll trade us these coins in return. Oh. Do you see I always end up matching the fishing squirrel first? Yeah, right? It's also because like the fishing gives you like a lot more rewards in Stardew, for example, compared to Zenless. Or fishing just kind of feels like it's there. I don't think anyone surpasses Stardew's fishing minigame. And that's the thing, right? Stardew's fishing, like, I don't even feel like Stardew's fishing minigame is like that complex. It's just like simple and nice, right? I don't know. When Genshin ripped it off, it didn't feel as good. Yeah, Genshin's bad for other reasons though, I think. No. All kinds of good stuff, better rods, decorations, not a single dungeon needed. Wow. I started to use this for so long for dungeon clearing. Yeah, right? Like that's part of it, right? You can get like some really genuinely good stuff from fishing from Stardew. And I don't think the gacha format is conducive to that. And no. Let's trade and fish and the commemorative coins. My way I recognize you as an ultimate angler. You think these rare catches make this resort shine. Aw. Gotta go, good night? No worries, Nico. Have a good night. And nah. Good day for thanks for the anglers here. Let's check your haul. Want to swap it for some commemorative coins? Sure. I bet I have some duplicates. All your catches the catch collection interface. The storage interface. Showcase of the aquarium. Next one is unlocking new fishing rods. Oh, that's cute, actually. I like this. Fairy's auto fishing rod? Your fairy can help you fish? I'm sorry. Buy decorations? I probably will do that first, but it's just funny that you have a smart rod that can automatically fish for you. Only does that drain power. That's crazy. Genshin has free to play spears, lock behind fishing. Has got fishing so much I hate it afterwards. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? I think Genshin having rewards locked behind fishing is a good incentive to get you to play the fishing minigame. It just, I don't know, the fishing minigame feels kind of bad. I love the little bits in the minigames. That is also fair. Oh, cute!
好清爽的海风，真希望接下来每天都
Look
能
at
是这样的
them.
晴天。只要右叶一直保持这样晴朗的笑容，一定会每天都艳阳高照的。很会说话嘛。作为奖励，之后要不要享受一下按摩？
That's a crazy thing to say.
你这什么反应嘛？负责按摩的
That makes a lot more
是阿索吧
sense.
不过怎么说呢，我也很想谢谢你啊。
He's got thighs
海
down.
风稍微有点大了，要再靠过来一点吗？
Whoa. Gotta lean a little bit more into the parasocial vibes.
谢谢你愿意和我们一起，在这个度假村度过夏天。右叶，你租下这个度假村的目的，比起自己玩乐，更多是为了爱丽丝吧？
Is it bad that you wipe it?
果然会被你看出来。经历了前段时间的风波后，她时常会没啥精神。
What a
带
nice
她到
girl.
海边，暂时卸下现实的重担，或许能消除掉她的一些不安。我是这么想的。但右叶你呢？我也希望你能不再逞强，露出真心的笑容。
Damn.
谢谢你这么关心我。不用担心，现在的我正在经历着最普通又最美
Does she
好
have
的瞬间。
GoPro on her chest?
灵，说不定
I was waiting for
是我
most
在
of
这
it,
个夏
yeah.
天遇到的最棒的怪谈啊！
So then just cleaning massage for my kids is nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
那要
If
把
it
我
has a
看
muscle
动到
for it.
怪诞屋的神王板块上吗？我想想，果然还是不了，没有就太羞人了。
Oh? Can I? Okay, there you go. That was a little bit, that was a little long. This is cute though. Zenda's white bed is revolutionary. It is, it's really awesome. Hi, MP. Under MP's escort, you return to the resort's reception area with Yuza. That's quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Belle? I'm really happy being here, feeling the sea breeze with you, Yuza. Looks like the deep sea fishing's all set to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Right, Elle said that she was heading into the aquarium earlier. I wonder how's going over there. After the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later too, Belle. Yuza leaves the reception area, picking up the freshly caught fish that had been left outside, and heads for the aquarium. Imagine being a fish, leaving your house, and then suddenly you're forcibly transported in like a little jail cell that's like hard to breathe in, and then you get put into another jail cell that happens to be bigger, and then there's like monsters staring at you from outside. But you could say the white bus scenes you got, this is really cool on Billy. Yeah, if there was an option for that, that'd be really awesome. Is the summer not permanent? It is, yes. There's a whole SpongeBob episode. Hi, Egg. Pixar's Finding Nemo coming to theaters soon. I feel like I remember that SpongeBob episode, but I don't remember it well. I just have like vague inklings about it. Belle, you're here. Look, I've already put the fish we caught in the aquarium. How's it look? It started. Is it started? Why are there so many fishes in the back? You guys see that? Is it covered by the trap box? No, you guys can see it a little bit. It's just it was spelled E-G. I don't know how to say that. But I don't know what Yuza's talking about. We only caught one fish, and I see like 20,000 in the back. Anyway. I agree. If we can add a few more fish species, I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. E.G.? No, I'm calling him an egg. I'm calling him Egg. Thank you for all your help. As you can see, I've also served as the curator of this aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time. But thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Egg's better, IMO. True. No idea if even's correct. If you say it with confidence, it'll be correct. That's what I think. Catching the main attractions, not the bait fish. Ah, I see. That makes sense. What, you egg?
Mr. Egg, why was the aquarium closed before? If we're putting the fish we catch at sea into the tanks, I believe you and MP could easily make it work together.
That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction. Something nice to have, but not essential. For a struggling resort, it offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I heard from Mia and Helen that you rebuilt 2 attractions already. And as long as the resort will have a whole, as a whole can return a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. I wish I was a Nepo baby and had $1 million to open a resort like this. Man! He's now Humpty Dumpty true. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help making the aquarium a little more beautiful, bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As the curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful the deep sea can be. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Whoa, is that her Danganronpa title now? The ultimate angler? Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations, I just noticed, sorry, Yuzaha's bow on her hair is iridescent. That's so cute. I really like that. Anyway, sorry. Just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything's arranged just the way you like. Did you get Nepo to Hong Kong on time? That was one time, and I didn't even get anything from it. It was just a trip. I wanna own something and like do business things with like my newfound money because I think that sounds fun, right? Like, let's put it this way, right? If I owned Disneyland, it would be like 50 times better. I'm just saying. If I owned Disneyland, it would be 50 times better. Fulfill your VTuber calling and find an oil baron donator. I don't think we have. I don't think there's anyone with that much money out there, right? Surely. Choco Land. That'd be kind of awesome. Maybe showcase the aquarium. Yep. Wait, rank comes with the additional visitor traffic bonus. Rare subspecies maybe at showcase the aquarium. Yep. Dropped catch. Angelfish is loving is new. Why are there 3? I could have sworn I only got 2. Decorations interface. You can use money from selling your catches to buy decorations for the aquarium. Oh! That's awesome. Okay.
Archipelago shoots, surfing, fishing, and aquarium, and now music festival in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Belle deserves more of the credits. Without her help, things might not have gone so smoothly.
Aquarium tycoon. I could also own an aquarium. I think it'd be awesome if I owned an aquarium. The only issue is I don't know anything about fish.
You're right. Belle, I feel like grabbing some ice cream later. My treat. And now we just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get one for my brother too. Have you can display other cool and wacky fishes in there? That's what I'm hoping to. Imagine you putting a whole heckin' shark, a whale shark in here. Oh my god, Wise, what are you doing here? You've had quite a day, Belle. I saw you with Alice and Yuzaha a couple times around here. Now take it easy, okay? Just enjoy the rest of this vacation. You pay someone to be caretaker done. Then you can't like make it like educated decisions like what kind of fish you want in the aquarium, right? So about that whale shark, I'm sorry. Also ice cream. Your treat? It should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. Sounds like multiple people are chatting loudly. What's going on? Why has it got so noisy all of a sudden? Oh shoot, it's the heckin' cops. Hope this isn't more trouble. What was that noise just now? Everything's supposed to go smoothly, so naturally it didn't. Gosh darn it, now we have the conflict. Sorry about this, Belle. Treating an ice cream, I just have to wait. We got more pressing matters to deal with.
What's happening?
We only just arrived ourselves, so we're not really quite sure what's going on, but judging by the scene, it seems like someone's been stirring up trouble here.
Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing well? Totally expected.
It's just like how Yumcha's scenes been cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sweetie's been putting in serious work every day to keep these pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Let's go.
这位客人，您说的情况是不可能发生的。
Rough man and pompous man. Look at him flexing his muscles and arms like that. What are you doing? Thinking about swimming, buddy? You want to go swimming? Just go swimming. You want to go swimming? Just go swimming, my guy.
特蕾莎，发生什么事了吗？爱丽丝，有一批人从刚才开始就一直在闹事，把游客都吓跑了。
Happens.
闹事？你什么意思？我是来这里正经游玩的消费者，你们这里闹鬼还不让人说了？
Good thing we have the spook shack here.
围观的各位都看到了吗？这里在闹鬼，但度假村的运营方就这个态度。哼，要不是我身强体壮、健康硬朗，刚才就被鬼给吓死了。
Wait, that's so funny. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, I was scared me to death. That's so funny. Man, it's gonna be nice, right?
哎，怎么个闹鬼法？说给大伙听听。这要是真的，可不是闹着玩的。
我刚才在这里散步，看到橱窗里好像有个人影，就想凑过去看看怎么个事儿。
难道是一幅会动的女人的恐怖画像？
Oh no! Oh goodness! That's always yeah for real.
对，就是一幅特别瘆人的画，上面是个好像死掉的女人，还会动。那个女人就那么盯着我，把我魂儿都吓没了。
I will say, as someone who's scared of ghosts, like I personally, I think ghosts are terrifying, and like I don't think they're real. But also, like if I encountered anything haunted, I'd probably cry and die on the spot. But I think like moving paintings are like the least of your problems, right? Like if a painting just like moves a little bit, it's like, oh, that's kind of freaky. But what's it gonna do, like for real, right? All you need is a skeptic and a haunted spot, and they'll shoo away the ghost because I've done it before. That's funny.
果然是这样，这个度假村几年前就传出过闹鬼传言，这下可算是坐实了。谁要住在这种会持续闹鬼的阴森地方啊？退钱！
I mean, evidently I want to.
没错，各位都应该远离这个会有鬼出没的地方。运营方，听到没有？退钱！
Play Eve and find out. Okay, listen, I tried to play Eve, but I got really freaked out like 2 minutes in, and so I stopped. That's a true story, by the way.
两位的相声讲的差不多了吗？
I don't understand those guys sure sound bad. Yeah, they've just been a little silly. Hi, Audrey. Good to see you. I don't use the house so fast. I also don't believe in ghosts by making improvement and being silver. I'd probably never want to join, and I'd die probably.
本度假村在多个角落布设了监控，其中就包括两位现在正停留的这处橱窗前方。究竟有没有闹鬼？不妨和我们去查
Hell
一下
yeah,
监控，
Alice.
一看便知。
Hell yeah, girl.
闹鬼这个指控可不小，如果监控能证明我们的清白，可能也要两位承担相应的责任了。
I wouldn't believe this one though.
你是在威胁我？鬼知道你们有没有提前对监控动手脚？我可
Good
是
bad
确确
acting.
实实在这里看到鬼了。
I love good
监
bad
控里没录
acting.
到，又能说明什么？
Supernatural experience. I never had that happen. You wanted supernatural experience to happen to you. I used to get freaked out like by the dark as a kid, right? I accidentally read one horror book about like this talking about like folklore and like stories of like evil stuff, and I heard about the Bloody Mary thing, and I was so freaked out by it, but I couldn't go into a washroom without turning the lights on for years. Years, I tell you. It was bad. You already know the cameras didn't catch anything.
啊，我们一说要调监控，你立马就认定监控里不会闹鬼了，这个结论下的是不是过于快了？
净说多余的话。
总之，我们可以先把监控调出来看看。如果这两位消费者对监控的内容还有异议的话，我们可以请治安局过来处理一下。
I show you on the Alabama countryside's haunted. I hear ghosts walk here from time to time. Are you sure there's just not a squatter there? Ghost repellent because one night I didn't see my dormitory. There's 2 ghost stories happening that night when the one night I was away. That's so funny, actually. That's kind of funny. On history and I'm sure it's haunted to hell and back. Spooky things are happening at night. Guys. Dude, I get freaked out from like my house creaking a little bit. Bro, I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
我都说了，你们的监控信不过，听不懂是吧？再戏耍老子，让你们吃不了兜着走。
两位客人，要是吃的太多导致积食，我这里有肠胃药的。
I would really like some meds right now. Thanks, Manato.
如果肠胃
Oh shoot,
药
it's
不能解决
Manato.
两位的问题，我想暴力肯定更加不能。别的，
什么暴力？我可没这打算。
My living room, and I check on my TV, it's off and the room's empty. And you just live like that? Magical! You just live like that! I believe it goes, I sure as heck not doing any ghost challenges. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Muscular Canine Theron has just finished his other part-time job. Still worried for the crowded stands in front of two men. The broprio immediately fades, leaving them frozen in place. This is what happens when you have a man, I guess. God, misogyny is so real, guys. When a woman confronts you, you spout your mouth like that, but when a man appears, suddenly you're just like, oh, haha, my bad, guys. God. Say my name 3 times, it goes to be like, ah, I can't leave. I'll print out your YouTube icon and like put it on like a fan or something, and I'll treat it like a holy cross. So particularly nothing disturbing happens. You're just okay with the ghost watching your TV. Is that what it is? I'm actually still thinking in a post-apocalyptic world. Literally, there's ghosts and stuff, but like that's crazy.
犬西人小哥说的不错，大家都是来这里度假的，不管是产生了什么样的纠纷，行使暴力，破坏这里的和谐氛围都是不对的。
Yeah.
围观的大伙想必都这么觉得。
Where's Monato swimsuit? That's crazy. I never had super that was just hot already.
但话又说回来，这2位游客声称遭遇了闹鬼，而启梦度假村几年前确实也有过闹鬼的传闻。为了让大家都能安心，作为度假村的运营方，是不是应该正面回应一下呢？
I think it'd be really funny if he was the kind where like his muscles shrink under pressure, so you put a wetsuit on him and he becomes like wise size. Put him in a speedo, gender equality. Mo, you missed free money.
威利斯，你不在三门集团的办公室里吹空调，来这里干什么？
别对我敌意那么大嘛，我只是听说度假村的经营有转机了，过来祝贺一下而已。 比起聊我的事情，各位是不是更应该解除一下在场各位游客的疑虑呢？
Oh, this guy? Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Fun saw a pair of disembodied legs in my room one time. It literally minutes as soon as I left my room, but when I'm there, nothing. Maybe he's messing with you. I don't know. I have lately seen a lot of like tweets though talking about how Southeast Asia is like weirdly haunted. I don't have any references to back this up. But I've seen a lot of like Southeast Asians anecdotally talk about like spirits or whatever, and it's kind of like freaking me out. But this guy and Manato, yeah, for sure. Garden does adventures with personal change, so uneasy and unsure what to believe. Who's this Will's guy? And why is he talking like he knows everything about the resort? Yeah, for real. Or is sleep deprived? I believe it's sleep deprived.
各位选择启梦度假村的游客，请允许我在这里 对所谓的闹鬼做一次正式的回应。
Bro, if you have no evidence, why is it on to us to provide proof, dude? Weirdly, says it's just a gateway to hell. Of course, it's haunted. What do you mean by that?
本度假村几年前刚开业时，的确传出过一次所谓的闹鬼传闻。当时也是几名游客声称自己看到了鬼怪，但拿不出更多的佐证，没有任何手段可以证明，没有任何人在此次事件中受伤。 我们第一时间联系了治安局，针对事件的前因后果做了笔录。在这之后的几年里，再也没有类似的事件发生，还请各位放心。
呀，
你这语气，分明是在说当初见到鬼的游客，还有今天的这2位先生，都是在说谎呢。所谓的这几年再也没发生闹鬼，根本原因难道不是这几年就没人来这里吗？
One plus your yourself like you told me to run something. Honestly, I think Loris wants to experience it more than me. I think I'm good. I think as for me, I like to keep my life kind of ghost free. You know, I like to live my life without the pressure of ghosts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
根本原因是你吧，在度假村刚开业时，找人散播一次闹鬼谣言，一举搞垮了这里的生意。
I did not realize.
愿意来了，后续你当然不需要继续搞这种盘外招。
Bro, Egg's hair is so messy. It's so like, it's so frumpled. Lars is Chongyun. Actually, though, give me full body version. I'll move things.
现在看我们有些起色了，你又想故技重施，让扮成游客的手下给我们泼脏水是吗？
I should call it Chongyun. True. 我真的。
恕我无法接受这种无端的指控，我也算代表着三门集团。你看几年前的闹鬼事件，还有今天这两位先生，
You feel
和三
them?
门集团有任何关系吗？
That's freaky, dude. That's freaky. That's a good guess. I want to do something after death. I think afterlife would be kind of interesting to think about. Sorry. Also, sorry. I think it's really funny the insinuation that everyone in Zenless just speaks Bangbu as well. It's very funny. This is also good company.
你们大可以请人调查，怎么查我们都会是清白的。我也算是个宽容的人，刚才对我们集团的污蔑，我就当没听到。
What if?
以后还请注意点。
What if it's like Laris's aura that kills the ghosts? What if magical you invite Laris over and then the ghosts disappear and then they never come back? I thought they have an auto translate chip thing. They might. I might have forgotten about that. I just think it's kind of funny to think about.
我很理解诸位想尽快创造营收的心情，毕竟你们债务的最后还款期限已经快到了。但为了赚钱，让游客深陷闹鬼的危险之中，身为债主的我，可实在不鼓励这种行为。
Alex says something about ghosts. I understand the newspaper stand dog. Yeah, that's another really weird thing, huh?
搞了半天，这还是个欠了债的度假村，也难怪只有鬼怪才愿意来。
I will say it's kind of odd also to consider that like if there are ghosts, why should we believe that most of them are malicious, right? Like if most of them are just guys just with unfinished business, right? Like they're not evil or malicious. They're just kind of like vibing. It's like, oh shoot, guess I didn't make it into whatever afterlife I believe in. Guess I'm stuck here. Oh hey, what's this TV thing? That's kind of cool. I think it's kind of funnier, right? Those are silly dudes, right? Like it's funny to think about. Imagine being in the afterlife and then like being dead 500 years ago because you're a poor sickly Victorian boy who didn't get enough nutrition and died in his youth, and then suddenly you have access to Valor.
哎呀，可不止，蜘蛛也在这里扎窝了。你猜它扎在哪儿？收银机里。
That's crazy. Cobwebs in the cash register.
哦，这位先生，为什么你会突然提到收银机呢？关于
当然是瞎猜的，瞎猜的。
Crazy.
是吗？那我现在去稍微清点一下收银机，没问题吧？
哎，你什么意思？他一句无心的瞎猜，有必要这么怀疑吗？对吧，威利斯先
You
生？
scoundrel. A little bit.
哎，抱歉，我跟你们很熟吗？工作人员想怎么做是人家的自由，甚至如果收银机里真的出现了
Damn,
失
he
窃
immediately
的状况，
did 180,
我觉
huh?
得搜身也是完全合理的。看这个样子，你们双方的纠纷似乎只是场误会呢。那么我还有事，就先失陪了。
Okay.
不愧是 Tops 的人，搞起切割来真是毫不含糊。那么，如果收银机真的出现失窃的情况，两位能配合一下搜身吗？
Awkward. Awkward.
你就是这样，就会说些多余的话。
Awkward.
咋整？这下没人管我们了，还能咋整？突围，赶紧上！
Those Gills Wills found are looking guilty by the second and starting to lash out. I think it's okay if Alice and I give him a little wake-up call.
Go for it. I do like that we get to see the outfits in combat. It's nice. It's a nice touch.
蠢货！我们的任务那么简单，你偏要手贱去偷东西。
The job was simple. You just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
回忆细沙的触感，击中有效。
可我学生那里边的钱也没人要啊。
I figured it was gonna miss that kill. That's crazy. We'll get playable character type of top drive with our feelings a little bit. I kind of feel like Damien will be that, to be honest. I think in the trailer we got for 2.0, he was one of the characters that was there. And he's depicted with like the little Theron girl. That's cute. The thugs are quickly taken away by resort security who have just arrived on scene. They'll be headed to public security for questioning. He'll take from his life. The crowd figured out whole ghost stories and more than distractions could play with these. They actually learn about it. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, eyelash in my eyeball. There you go. She say good even after physical weak isn't relevant anymore. Yeah, she does feel. I mean, physical Miyabi, right? Physical Miyabi. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. Can't believe the troubles managed to follow us all the way out here. Nah, your timing's perfect, Manato. It's your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing the guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives us sleazy and a suit vibes. The manager at Three Gates Core, right? Why did a mid-level exec from a big Tops company have it out for this resort? Hi, I can't say your name. Kanto Tayo? I'll call you Tayo, is that okay? If there's something else you prefer. That boy's so massive. He's literally twice everyone else's size. He must be like really awesome to have in crowds. Willis has had a hell of a grudge against the resort for ages. Like you said, he's a creditor, but for the longest time, he didn't even care enough to show up. I'm expecting he to bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. I must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. Are there people like a freight train? For real? So the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single retail paranormal incident. It's not retail. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. Is bus size also the largest one here? I mean, obviously. This ghost rumor... Where the heck is Egg here? It says he's talking, but where is he? I can't see him. This ghost rumors are just struck a devastating blow to our resort, just when it was beginning to flourish. From that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through the nightmare all over again. So glad you were here. I hope Damien isn't secretly a nice guy. I don't think he's secretly a nice guy. I think he's just very morally dubious. Oh, the guy, girl staring at the guy's bust. That's literally what's happening here.
Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, Willis's little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates had any judgment at all.
He's so buff. He is very buff. And that he's playable. Oh, yeah. I guess more he knows the caravan is plot armor. Ah, you're right.
Let him come back a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. Because it's finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans.
It most likely be playable, to be honest. I'm a little curious about it. I'm wondering how they're gonna go about it. This is right. These tricks are all he's got. He's no real threat to us now.
Is that really all he's got? Belle's got a point. Alright, I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way, everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest?
I want to eat Alice in a sandwich. I don't think of it. It really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everyone finally coming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. Steady sound of the ocean lulls you into peaceful sleep. And then it's daytime again. Oh! Shadow guy in the background. Unique models usually mean bigger roles in stories. Yeah, and he's kind of like a mid-bad guy kind of vibe. Did you see K-Comda's latest Endless animation? Is it the one with Yuzuha chasing Alice? Where, yeah, Yuzuha and Alice? Thanks for the hard work you put in, guys. Bell. The resort visit numbers are growing visibly by the day. They think Alice looks edible too? Exactly. K-Comda's got my back, dude. Hugo's playable. That is, yeah, Hugo is playable. Well, stirred up a bit of trouble, sure, but thanks to you and Alice, sorry, and Alice and Yuzo's hard work that the resorts have been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only gonna get better from here. I believe we can do this. So, do we need to reveal the resort's performance and visitor flow? The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Isn't it the same as last time? Oh no, we got a whole 1,000. Wow. I'm trying to think how much longer I should go for today. Hugo might be your first bad guy turned playable in Sunless, right? Yeah, actually, I think so. I would argue Jane's kind of a bad guy, but that's because like she's acting as a bad guy. Not that she is a bad guy, but like her introduction kind of gave you that kind of sense at least. They had us twist the writer's spine to the loops to scrub his morality clear to make him not really a bad guy. That is fair. That is a fair criticism. That he's like that he's just morally gray. But I don't know. Irredeemable villains aren't very trendy right now, right? Let's do some more video games, and then I think for the story, I'll probably carry on another time because I'm a little bit tired of that. I do want to get more fish for the fishing. Yo, he's blue. Oh my god! Sorry. Whirly gray is usually the safest choice. That is, yeah, it is true. Oh, what? We already unlocked, what? We already unlocked it? What? Okay. I guess. For Loba from Wu is straight up a villain, but I love her. Is she straight up a villain? I feel like I heard that she's like her stuff is like justifiable, I guess, but it's like still bad. I guess that's probably the point. I guess that's probably the point of it. Whatever. I'm not a big fan of safe. That is also fair. So you gotta do for the shareholders. Oh, sorry. I didn't even read the dialogue. When they get back to the resort, I'm gonna try pulling a prank on Alice and Minato. You can tell them I got try some deep sea monster. Then come and I will pop it out dressed like a sea ghost. Minato might stay chill, but Alice is totally gonna freak out. It's like I'm not a big fan of Seed now. That's also fair. Yeah. Understandable, not justifiable. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, my eyeball is itchy. Where the heck did I fish? Here? No. Oh, there it is. Hehe. Hey, hopefully I knew that sooner.
主人，我会满载而归。
Oh, what?
现在是休息时间。
That's crazy. Like you just have it on in the background while Fairy fishes? That okay, hold on. Okay, no, wait. I can't switch rods out here? One sec. One sec, guys. That's crazy. You have too much game in your game. That's so bonkers, dude. Oh wow. Oh, right trigger. Hold the right trigger button. Hold again. Ah! Rare subspecies new record. Late. Crazy. I like that Yuzuha gets to watch, even though she's not doing anything. I kind of respect that. New fish caught, blade fish. Whatever.
干劲满满。
Blade Runner for real, dude. It's the real Blade Runner.
Wow.
Coastal Yellow Croaker.
愿者上钩。
Your submission uses an Alice. Yeah, I did see that. We're having Yuzuha here because I'm so stupid, dude. We have Yuzuha here because I wanted her. Just mascots. It's okay. They're cute. I'm just like holding down the right trigger button. I'm not even letting go of it.
是亚洲鱼。
Oh, another one. I wonder if there's any other kinds of fish we can get.
上钩了。
Or if it's just these 3. Ah! I think it's really cute of her. I'll just constantly be distracted. Oh shoot! Powerful catches! Oh bro, okay, right trigger, okay, at the right moment.
不愧是你。
Okay, I will say, I do actually think this is an improvement from what they had before. The fact that you have like different kinds of minigames for the different kind of fish.
大鱼没力气了。
Oh, we got spam it out! Oh god,
这次
dude.
的好机会。
I do think this is actually quite good. Stingray.
干劲
Cool.
满满。
I think that actually adds a lot of excitement to the minigame. I think that's actually a good thing.
Wow.
Is it bestiary? Oh yeah. Nautilus. I love Nautilus. A whole stinger is only 1 star. It's so sad.
有反应。
Dude, fish caught. Pearly. It's like a pill stuck in its throat. That's cute though.
干劲满满。
I think this is cute. This is nice. It's wholesome and soft and like it's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
Although I'm getting a lot of new fish from this one area. I don't know.
有反应。
Oh shoot, dude. I also like that the music changes. I think that's also a good touch.
不愧是你。大鱼没力气了。
Record weight to the stinger. Oh shoot! I went from 1 star to 4 stars.
我们下次继续吧。
I think she has new dialogue while she's sitting here. Oh, no, she doesn't. Okay. Hi, MP. Let's view our database. Let's sell some of our bad stuff, like this guy. And honestly, I probably will sell this guy as well. And this one. Yeah. Did the game see my chat or something? I guess it did. I want to catch one of these big ones. 4 star, okay. Greatly increases getting 3 and 4 star ranks. I'll probably wait to save up for this one, no? There's the here. Yeah. I'll go fishing a little bit more. I think what I want to do is I want to save until we get like the expensive rods. Just auto fish. I'm kind of enjoying this. I don't know. It's definitely a little more satisfying now to fish. Record weights.
愿者上钩。
Progress of the story. I don't really want to progress the story anymore today. I'm so sorry. I'll probably do it. I'll try to stream somewhere in this upcoming week. Probably not over the weekend, but probably early in the upcoming week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of vibe. I'll be able to maybe stream a little bit. That's what I'm aiming for at least. That's the hope and plan. I guess there's no new fish here.
现在是休息时间。
That's kind of sad. Whatever. Let's go to the aquarium. Let's see how that goes.
请自由参观水族馆。
Hi, Egg. You in? Oh, what? I can't put more. What? I want to showcase this one instead, actually, because it's bigger. Oh, we can buy a usable sand. Oh, maybe I don't need the rods, actually. I have a test on Tuesday and Thursday. That's so unfortunate. I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's buy the sand bed. I wish you could preview what it looks like here. I think that'd be really nice. Fishing rods and decorations use the same currency? Yeah, decorations are definitely better than I think. Darn! When you have the auto fisher, that's what it is, I guess. When they give you that auto fisher, that is how it is. Oh, you can like preview which fish you can get here. Okay, that's nice.
我能帮上你的忙吗？
Alice! Two of us is
The two of us are here on the sea. Feels really nice. Not anything about school, training, or anything else. No, I shouldn't have brought it up. Now it's all I can think about. Let's fish or something, okay? I need a distraction.
yeah, okay, that's interesting. I do like that you can see. I do like that you can see what you can fish up. Although it feels like there's more on this screen than there are in here. But maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, let's set up an auto fish. Like so. Let's like so. We set up the auto fish, and then we auto fishing, and then we background fishing, and I'll come back in 20 hours, and then yeah. Wait, how do I return to resort? Yeah. Cool. Anyway, I think that'll probably be all for today. Killing my soul. They're so stupid looking. I think they're awesome. I like them. They're stupid looking. Or story progress to unlock more potential fish. That probably makes sense. There's a lot more story to go through, it seems, and I probably should have meandered. So, oh, this place is bigger than I thought. Wow. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, I probably should have focused a little bit harder on the story, but that's okay. Had a lot of fun. I'm really liking the summer event so far. Actually, it's very cozy and nice, right? It's refreshing in a really cool JoJo. Sorry, it's a really refreshing vibe. I think it's really nice, and I do generally like this kind of how do I say this type of event, right? You know what? Let's talk to them. Ao's been lying. And JoJo. Nah. Maybe we should talk to something else. Hey, nah. But JoJo is quite interesting. You're thinking about more. Nah. But the aliens really exist?
Nah.
You never lie, I swear.
Nah.
Memories cleared by logic core.
Nah.
Is this a new event? I might have blundered. Don't believe the whole alien thing's pretty scary.
Nah.
Secretly replace the familiar faces around you to the movie why tell you about. It's Bella, you done the meet and task. JoJo, Belai, and I met JoJo on the beach. We're talking about aliens. Men have given aliens telling stories about them. Telling stories? The story because the aliens really exist, don't you believe me?
Nah.
Evidence back it up. Everyone does, please believe it. You see yourself, those evidence, yes, we can make room for it.
Nah.
We heard the signals right here in London Hall. Voice clear as day.
Nah.
You speak language, we'll call you out to a bank, we'll call you guys somewhere. Crazy. We're very awesome talking, so don't take it to heart. I think it heard the rumor too, it's a big urban legend, the Bangba Circle.
Nah.
I can be freely in the hall, so I'm afraid of something like this. You seem to be shivering.
Nah.
See what they used to just says true? You should check it out. We get in the hall if I check it out. Let me hall is dangerous. Find aliens take Belle away. Master Belle can handle herself. Master Easy talking about many secret techniques. Then you're really a piece of cake. This is kind of cute. I thought the thing was about to jump off. Actually, I'm glad that it's not. I guess.
Nah.
Aliens is once there. I found the treasure. Carefully second. Oh, it's Bang treasure minigame, I think. Shiny stones. There's such a little face. You can't help but smile. You said the thing a gift. That's kind of cute. Sorry. Anyway, that's cool. Summer are usually my favorite. My first Arknights event, so the summer event too. Oh yeah, the Arknights summer event was pretty awesome. What was I saying? I was about to end the stream and I got kind of distracted. My bad, guys. My bad. But yeah, no, this area is really cool. I'm glad that they gave us so much new stuff for this 2.1 update. I think it's actually quite good. Especially considering like 2.0 was a little bit of a disappointment. IMO. Is she cosplaying Rena? Surely not. So, thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. So, whatever that is, all you guys know probably a day in advance. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Remember to think of cute girls.